What I'm making my finance job over 3 months doing this, then I'll quit my finance job and yeah, man, I ain't had a 9 to 5 in about 2.5 years, you know what I'm saying? So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been attacked by someone that's meant to protect you? Let's talk police brutality. When no one gets a conviction for killing, but you might become a felon for how you react to this. It's a madness. And I understand the rights are hard to fathom, but that was only part of the passion. Don't attack us and tell us how we should have reacted. How dare you attack Malcolm and expect a Martin reaction? But it's too long that this has gone on. And you wanna know the problem? Like, this is so repetitive, you don't know if I'm talking about Mike Brown or Mark Duggan. Our minds are messed up. We might be the only race that gets scared when we see someone that looks like us. We might be the only race that gets scared when we see someone that looks like us, because I can give my little brother 10 grand right now, but he'll probably re-offend trying to make it stretch out, give him nothing but sit him down, and he may never go jail again. Let them rap about moving O's, we moving homes. They run around like they got a point to prove. We run around proving points. See, my little brother looked me in the eye and told me he's willing to risk jail for revenge. I told him I understand, because I did just that in 010. But you've got to understand what you just told me. You just said you're willing to leave your mum in the ends to feel better about a situation you're in, because Lord knows we can't bring back your friend. Don't tell me what it's like on the road. Look your little sister in the eye and tell her you ain't coming home. Don't tell me you're willing to die or go to jail. Look your mother in the eye and tell her she failed. See, when your family needs saving, but you're tested by a fool, would you risk it all for something to prove? See, I know you've got the heart to fight back. I just want to know if you've got the heart not to. See, I am not saying stop trapping to make do. I am saying there is no Batman to save you. Don't blame this on your father disappearing from your family. Heroes now, step up and take his place. No, step up and be the man. See, I used to sell everything to everyone in my circuit. Never once moved to the purpose, saving to get my mother shoes and then purses. If I was in a garden in Eden, I probably would have sold the fruit back to the serpent. Remember me. So when the bad guy becomes the hero, I pray you never follow me, just follow my words and be a better me, because I made the mistakes that allowed me to write this. Remember me. We heroes now. True. You need to delete before you realize your favorite celeb goes through the same things as you. How many times are you going to re-upload your most liked picture? Just to get likes quicker? How many times are you stepping those hills just to add 100 filters to a heart? I mean, a face that's already concealed. Before you realize they never fell in love with you. They fell in love with your editing skills. See, I'm not here to tell you you're beautiful. I'll let your favorite singer, your friends do that. I just want to know how many people's opinions you need before you believe that. Because what's 100 likes when there's only one person you spend your evening with? What's 50 favorites when your favorite can't get through to you because you're more concerned with what the other 49 think? I'm not here to tell you you're beautiful. I'll let your favorite singer, your friends do that in a generation where everyone's too busy trying not to get hurt to fall in love. I dare you to sign out. I dare you to trust. I dare you to fall in love with the people who have fallen in love with you and ignore the ones who haven't. I could tell you you're beautiful. But if that's where your identity's found, what happens on the day that you're down and you run out of makeup that enhances your smile? Does it mean you're less of a queen because you had rust on your crown? See, I once saw Ed Sheeran play with a broken string and Ronaldo do step-overs with his shoes off. It's then I realised their beauty wasn't in their instrument. It was in their ability to play their role even when they should stop, so when all is said and done and this poem becomes nothing but a memory. At least remember that 100 likes doesn't set you free. I'm not here to tell you you're beautiful. I'll let your favourite singer, your friends do that. See, I remember the night my brother brought a girl home. I looked at her and thought, she's a 4 out of 10 at most. See, I didn't tell my bro because the way his face lit up every time her name was mentioned made me question my perception, because what's 100 likes and a joy you bring that one person at home? I'm not here to tell you you're beautiful. I'm here to let you know that everyone's got an opinion, but it's only the ones that find and hold on to that can set your price. We're like gold in our ocean. Diamonds in the sky. True. See, Africans seem to get more creative the more ashamed they get. And I think when people took it as a compliment when someone said you don't look African, well, that never made no sense. Y'all love being an African in Britain when guest visits, family pretend we follow tradition. Listen, we save up to buy land and present things with our right hand. We'll talk to love our ladies as we do our mothers, our cousins as we do our brothers. I hope my little sister never feels she has to use her middle name because it sounds more English, or feels she has to ignore heritage to get a job and takes British. See, the pride comes from what your name means or where it came from. You may not find your name on a keychain or a bait song, and Microsoft might tell you got your name wrong. But that red underline doesn't mean you've been undermined. Create history with the name you were given. And your story will be one day right, whether your name is Kweki or Ade. To my African brothers, stop pretending you got a name that's English. Listen, I know they cost you a lesson, but find out what your name means before you dismiss it, then defend it. Because your name is more than what they call you by. Every legacy needs a legend. I'm proud of my name, even if they want to act dumb with it. Because there's others getting killed for the colour that comes with it. I am not going to sit here and pretend like I weren't cussing names in school or in the canteen telling man his name sounds like they're dropping like his heartbeat. No more telling man their name sounds like when you're laughing on Twitter. You press the whole keypad. I'm trying to be a better man. And definitely no more telling man their name sounds like when you... Definitely no more telling man their name sounds like it's produced by Timberland. Alright, that's the last one. See, if you get my name wrong, I won't turn and flip, but you better learn it quick, because there's no English alternative. There's no can I call you this from a kid. I've been a king at this cussing game, not because I'm rude, more because I had to. I know my name has a meaning and a heritage behind it. I'm proud. So forget what they called you in lesson. Whether it's Kwaku or Leka, Tapiwa or Eben, be proud of where your name came from. True. You sneak into my half of the bunk bed just to feel safe. So I'd make a tent out of the quarter and tell you it's our fortress. And as we heard footsteps, I'd tell you to keep your voice down or talk less. We play games to pass the time until you fell asleep. A few years later, who thought you'd be the one to lecture? Me, I can't lie, I'm a hypocrite. Because I used to be the biggest prick and I don't want my sister ending up with a guy like that, I mean a guy like me, because I know what guys are like. I just hope that side you won't have to first hand see. I used to laugh when I tripped up and hurt myself. And I'd always see you say something cheeky when I turned as well, but the thing that makes me laugh when I think back is your silly theory about who I should date or bring back to mum's flat. You'd meet a girl I'm talking to and tell me afterwards if you think she's good enough. You'd say something like, she must think she's buff. And we'd laugh as you cuss her. And even when I did fall like a sucker and showed you my ex like I loved her, no matter how much I was away, you knew I was still your big brother. We don't need to spend time for you to know that. I tell you, call me when you need me. So you never call me because you don't seem needy. That's my baby sister, that's why I love her. And when people meet us, they think we hate each other because we greet with insults and shoves. Our friends always look confused, but that's our definition of a hug. Ooh. Did he just slap you like that?
He just slapped me like that, yeah.
Wow. Sorry, that threw me. Did you hear the slap? Sorry, that's never happened before. I'm used to everything. That was mad. Like, I just had a hugger. Remember when so-and-so tried to bully you in year 6 here, I sent 3 guys to tell him face to face that you're my sister. I guess I stopped it. Because I never heard a word again. I even took you to your first church event. Back when house parties were called shrubs. Back when we were risking everything in the name of these hoods. Me and David sneaking in late, and you throw the key over the back gate, and I'd sneak in the house and count the steps, because you knew the 7th step always creaked, it was peak. But it seems girls these days seem to know the price of their dream engagement ring before they know the value of marriage. And apparently there's a correlation between looks, cooking, and being married, but before we get into that, there's a couple of things I need to get out of the way. First things first, I do not like any of your guy friends. I had to say, and I definitely don't like any of these girls that I think are leading you astray. And I hate this growing up thing you've been doing recently. How dare you get older? See, I remember when you used to break things and tell mom it was me. And you'd be smiling as I've been receiving the beats, the cheek. I remember how I hated looking after you, okay? Maybe I didn't hate as much as I made out to you, but when I knew so much about Hannah Montana, Powerpuff Girls, and Kim Possible, I needed an excuse. See, you hate the fact that your friends think I'm cute, and I hate the fact that you borrow my clothes and I put them back. You see, I think you're annoying and you think I'm ugly. Only one of us is lying, and well, obviously that's not me. But I think the hardest thing to take is one day you're gonna have to leave this house and get married. Well, let me give you some advice on how to carry yourself. First things first, being a female is not an excuse for you to raise your tone. You raise your point before you raise your voice. You were raised by men, you weren't raised by wolves. He raised his hand.
He won't raise the man, no scrap that. He raises how we raise one back. You got an army for a surname and a soldier for a brother. And I will not, I repeat, I will not allow you to use your race or your gender as an excuse as why you cannot compete with the others. Because every time you ask me a question, I provide you with an answer. When I couldn't, I provide you with a path. At the same time I play your brother. You see, sometimes I wonder if you relate to daddy, are you proud of me? Because your daddy went around to see the woman you turned out to be. So same time I play your brother, I'll play your father. Woo! Sure. But as kids, we soak in those words you said when you were cross. See, I forgive, I don't forget. I live, I don't regret. And they might call me soft for writing, you see, but I just got one question and maybe then I'll be free. Daddy, are you proud of me? Why? Whiskey in my cup, holding back tears in my eyes. I heard you and mum arguing again non-stop through the night. I know it's about money. We've never really had a dime. And I'm too young to work, so I'm considering crying. I figured if I could provide for me, then you won't have to. I used to take your money when I was laying on the dresser. Maybe this is my fault too. I don't know. Maybe I could buy myself my own school uniform to give back to you. And if I'm honest, I don't want to live that life, but I don't know. Maybe if you and mum had money, then you'll stick around this time. Maybe you'll be here on my birthday. Maybe mum won't cry. So I'm looking in the mirror like this ain't drug money. This is dad couldn't do. I still had to feed my mum money. So I feed me now so you and mum can breathe. Daddy, are you proud of me? See, sending money and spending time are not the same thing. Because mum played dad while you're looking after other women's kids. And you can skip the once a year calls on my birthday. I'd rather know if you meant time in the first place. See, mum's always out working to provide. And sometimes she goes over the top with how she disciplines, but then I sit and think she has to play the role of a man or woman without the help of a guy, you see. Sometimes I wish you were here. But it's better that you're not if I'm real with it, because you claim you love me. But I constantly saw you make mum upset. Then one day disappeared, you left me to deal with it. And you want to know why I'm an idiot? So I'm with someone. And they're just like you. Shouting abuse with that same tongue, ask me what's wrong an hour later. Just like you. Doesn't understand that respect and fear are not the same thing. Just like you. And when my friends are telling me to up and leave, I bring it to conversation, I start to sit and think I don't feel letting go as being free. Because this must be love. I mean, I learned it from you. And as sad as it sounds, I still want you to be proud you had me. So I just got one more question and maybe then I'll be free. Daddy, are you proud of me?
Free.
I never knew you growing up. Mum never really mentioned you. And it's not that I hate you, but if I had to choose the man in the house between you and mum, then I choose everyone but you. You told me be everything I can be when I finally met you, but you used to sit and think I want to be a father, but not like you. Grew up to be a man, but not like you. You know how many men would have killed to have a wife like yours, but not a dad like you? So now the man in the house, and if anyone says I resemble my father in the slightest, I tell them that, man, friend, that's not you. I'm nothing like you. So I don't have one more question, I'm already free. I couldn't give a damn if you're proud of me. Oh. Whiskey in my cup, holding back tears in my eyes. I watch you and learn how to keep all the emotions inside. You know, smile around guests but have no emotion when you're with your own family. Some call it pride. People that meet me usually ask how I keep happy all the time. I'm the one that makes all my friends smile. I'm the one they come to for advice. I never tell you what's wrong, I just respond if I'm cool. Not because you're a bad guy, Dad. I just don't want to disappoint you. Because when you say I can tell you anything, I know in my head I can't. Because I've seen how you respond to smaller things and I don't want to take the chance. See, I've got a million questions that I wish I could ask, but I just keep myself to myself as the memories pass. Headphones in, shut out from the world. See, I wish I could have hired you when I was a kid, so I could have spent more time with you and did the things that fathers and sons did. You see, I always looked up to you, but you were always out of reach. I saw you as a hero, you know, but some heroes are unseen. You taught me to be hard, and you taught me to believe. I'm a man now, Dad, people listen when I speak, but that's not enough though, is it? Because I see you every day and I still don't know you. See, I studied hard and eventually worked, even helped out a little bit in your church. Respect and fear are not the same thing. At least I learned that for free. So I got one more question and maybe then I'll be free. Daddy, are you proud of me?
Alright.
Whiskey in my cup. Tears in my eyes. Everyone's complaining about their dad, but Joshua Schmine was alive. Never had a lot of memories, but I cherish what I remember. Your sister always tells me stories about you. I know she won't forget you. It's me, Dad. Remember everyone used to say I look just like you. And sometimes I need guidance, so I ask myself what you would do. And if I'm honest, I didn't get to know you how I should have known you, and that's what's really getting to me. I've done a lot since that. Mum says you be proud, but we're still in the same flat. One day we'll be out, and I'm not little no more. If only you could see, sitting by your grave, no one else but you and me. And I just got one more question, and maybe then I'll be free. Daddy, are you proud of me? Sure. Practice should never make perfect. Because the hunger should tell you you haven't done enough, and the world will say you've earned it. You never get complacent, and you always keep working, because one day, that kid that looks up to you will step into the spot that you deserve. See, I remember playing football as a kid in the lowest division. After we scored our first goal, our manager was shouting at our teammates at home. He was shouting as we ran back and told each other to dig in this. Still 0-0, get back in your positions. You see, this is not the hunger that fills at your belly. This is the hunger that you feel when you're at home. The one that keeps you up because you feel like you haven't done enough. This is Diddy when he was Puff. This is a single mom thinking back to her first son. This is when you wrote your first lyrics. And the oldest stood around you getting hyped as you were spitting. This is when the mic cuts off in the middle of your show. And you forget your lyrics. When you keep on going like you planned it or you met it from the goal. This is that childlike hunger you won't get when you're older. This is when a Christian first gets saved. When a Muslim first takes your shahada. This is when you first got brave. This is me. Stepping off the chair in the bar. But this is Ryan Giggs against Arsenal 99, the moment the ball touches feet. So he breaks when you first got the idea for RIP. And it's Ferguson leaving Aberdeen. You see, watching what you think is perfect should make you practice. Practice should never make perfect. You see, this is your talent before God you paid up. This is when the light bill goes off and your mum ain't got money, you just need to think about ways to get the wage up. This is the night before your interview. Ironing your shirt so you don't have to do much after you wake up. This is you. Before you gave up, you see, sometimes you need to lose more than you need to win, because it's easy to get comfortable in the spot that you're in. I feel like Wenger will only learn when Arsenal went up 5th and Trevor only learned with a little more flip time, and it's not about what you thought, it's about if you stand again. And Arsenal did enough. See, I don't care if your mum, dad, brother, granddad died. You better keep on going like this is for their life. Carl Terrell, my big bro, my granddad was still here. They probably looked me in my eyes and tell me keep on going. You ain't got much time. See, emotions don't stop time. So you better use how you feel as fuel. I said emotions never stop time. So you better use how you feel as. You're not scrap that. You give up. Maybe your mum can keep struggling, or your little brother can be the rock. But I really came from the bottom. So if you give me one, I'm gonna take that shot. And in my life, there's no remorse. If any of you slip up, I'll take that spot. See, watching what you think is perfect should make you practice. Practice should never make perfect.